Hello and welcome to a new stream from Warwick. I'm going to be playing one of my favourite games, and it's going to be soon to be remastered. Oh yes, and it's going to be Alan Wake. I don't know if any of you have played Alan Wake, but it's a game I can actually complete because I've played it before. So let me get the game booting up, and we will see what we will see. Because it's been confirmed there's going to be an Alan Wake 2. Oh yes. I remember this game when it first got released, and it was going to only be on PC only, and then Microsoft come along and bought the IP, which I thought they'd bought the IP, but they didn't. They didn't buy the IP, they just bought a very big timed exclusive on it. But now Remedy's going to be releasing this on the PlayStation, PC and Xbox again in a new remastered format. These FMV scenes you see here, they're going to all be remastered in 4K. There's going to be a lot of things different in the game. I always think, see, it looks so good when you actually play the game, but the cutscenes are very rendered very poorly. So, but in the new remaster, it's going to be remastered in 4K. It's going to have ray tracing, the lighting effects. It's just going to look amazing. I can't wait to play it in October. But we're going to be playing the original today, and I'm going to try if I can and get through the whole game in probably 3 or 4 sessions, but we'll see. But I'm definitely going to play it because I can beat the game. I've beat it before. Right, also remember there is some DLC for this. I'm going to play a new game and enjoy.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Right, we're in the game. Look up. Now this game has some of the best lighting effects you'll ever see in a game. Remember this game come out in 2010, 2011, and for that time, the graphics were unbelievable. There's all his books. Alan Wake. Right, so A lot of this is, like it says, a lot of this is based on Stephen King films. I mean, you look at these surroundings, you think you can feel like you're in the film The Shining.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Alright. I'm using an Xbox controller. If you've never seen this game, it's amazing. One thing to let you understand how you play this game. Light is your friend, and if you get attacked by an enemy, you can't shoot them unless because they're surrounded by a darkness, a demon darkness, and you have to use light to burn away the evil before you can shoot them. If you don't burn the evil away, you can't kill them. So light is always your friend. So let's get into it. We want to get to the lighthouse. Alright, let's go along here. Ooh, he ain't happy.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? Ugh. You think you could just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you. You missed your deadline!
You can dodge your enemy attacks.
You can't stop me!
This is like a training level. Come on, fucker.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Oh, yes. So, people, remember Alan Wake Remastered coming out on the for the first time ever on PlayStation. PlayStation 4, I think, and PlayStation 5. So, if you've never played it at all, this game is well worth a purchase on the PlayStation.
Feel to die by the hands of your own creation.
We're getting to the lighthouse. Right, sorry for that, people. I had to do something. Let's get back into the game. We got it. Come on, we're gonna get there.
Hurry!
bit loud. Right, let's carry on. So that was a bit loud, I think. See what I mean by the cutscenes? Cutscenes are very poorly made. They're going to be remastered in the new version.
Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Ooh.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Oh, yeah. Tom the poet. Let's get out, but how the fucking hell do we get out? That game is very loud, isn't it? Let's turn it down a bit more. Very loud. Right. Alright, here we go.
Follow the light.
The light is your friend.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Safe haven, the light. See how the light heals me at the top of the screen?
Well done. I have something important to tell you.
Have you?
It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Hang on a minute, let's have a look at this. Let's see if we can get the audio down a bit. It's a bit loud. Take the gun.
Now you'll die.
He's dead. He's dead.
You've done well. Remember what I've taught you.
I will.
That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Come on.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Do. Right. Boosting the light where the light blinds burns darkness away. Here they come.
In this way, and now I'm gonna kill you.
He's gone. But that ain't the there's a lot more coming.
This is it.
Come on. Thank you, D-Live. Right, we're in the light, so we're okay. Well, we've got a flag gun there, mate. Kick ass that is.
Just like...
All free, price of one. Yeah.
I can keep this up forever.
I bet you can. That's why I'm going to get the fuck out of Dodge. Ooh. Oh, Alan.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
See, on the new remastered version, all these cutscenes are all going to be remastered in 4K. The graphics are going to have ray tracing, global illumination, ambient occlusion, and everything like that. It's going to make it look a lot. I mean, you've got to think this game was made in 2010, so when it comes out in October, I'm going to play it. And if you're a PlayStation fan, play it. It's your first time to ever get it on the PlayStation. So, of course, it's been announced that Alan Wake 2 is coming out, so obviously that's the reason why they want it on PlayStation, to make more money.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you in the town in the back.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry.
We're getting there, mate.
We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you've been relaxed and recharged. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem.
Yeah, of course I will.
Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
See what I mean? How good the graphics are in the game. Then you move to the crappy CGI cutscenes. But that'll all be changed in the new version.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Right, Mr. Stuckey.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Lying in the coconut.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was... Hello?
Hello?
Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you would stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Thanks. Yeah. Right. Let's have a look what we're doing here. Laying in the coconut. Right, let's carry on.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Is it? Very nice.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to...
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Yeah, Stucky.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
Stop.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear
Some good music in this. There's some good soundtrack in this game. Bit of Roy.
It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Now with the remastered version, I mean, look at these graphics. I mean, it look like little chunks of blocks, don't they? But in the remastered version, they're going to be all ray traced and everything, so they look completely amazing. But for the time, this looked good, but not no more. So all these cutscenes, like you see the cutscene before, that's all going to be remastered. So it's going to actually look like the actual in-game graphics, but it looked better than this. So, but I still say to people on PlayStation, if you get a chance to play this game on your PlayStation, it's on PS4 and 5, play it, because it's an awesome story.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights.
And the actual the flashlight you use, the torch, the physics in it are unbelievable. How he used it.
Here?
I mean, you're talking about a game that was made over 10 years ago, and the physics of it are awesome. But when you've got ray tracing, global illumination coming soon, it's going to make it even more intense. Especially the fog effects when the darkness comes and Alan Wake has to get out of the dark. When that with ray tracing and the lighting effects and all that, it's going to look amazing.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry.
So you're going to be playing this on your PS5, this Xbox Series X PC. I don't know if it's coming to the Switch. I don't know about that, but I know it's coming on most consoles.
To get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island. The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, what you're going to look out for, people, the collectibles in this game are coffee thermos flasks, little blue thermos flasks for coffee. They are spread out all over the game, so they're your collectibles. If you see a thermos flask, pick it up. I've got this set to maximum graphics, but if you look at the graphics, they do look a bit rubbish these days. We look at the grass; they're not like grass. You can see the grass flowing; it's just like blocks. But that's all going to change. I mean, the water effects still look amazing on it, but it's just I wish they'd have done a bit more with the actual graphics in the game, like the grass and all that, to make it look like grass, you know. But it's coming October, so you'll be able to play a lot better version than this. This will be uninstalled, and the new version will be installed.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again. An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Have a look at the old graphics on this. That's the highest graphics you can get it on. It's all high. All grass distance. Let's get that up a bit.
Freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Looks like she's upstairs.
Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Alice, what is this?
It's a
I have
typewriter.
a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his.
New World Open Beta. Is it? Oh, let's have a look at that. Is it on Steam, or you have to go to their website to download it?
That's not... Alan? Alan?
I might do, yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
I'm playing this because remember it's just been announced that Alan Wake is going to be remastered with ray tracing and etc. And it's going to be on PlayStation for the first time. So it is. Okay, it's on the Steam. Okay. And I'll definitely will be streaming this when it's remastered. Because they are going to wait. They are making Alan Wake 2. They've just announced that. Remember, people. I think I'm going to see you in a minute. I've got to find out when the Sony showcase starts. It's today, I think. Hang on, let me just have a look. Yeah, oh yeah, the sequel. I'm just going to see when the Sony showcase starts. I don't want to miss it. That's going to have some surprises, I hope. It's about time Sony actually pulled something out. Just seeing what time it's on. Ah, it's okay. British Standard Time, 9 PM tonight, so I should be watching that tonight. Right, so let's get back with the game. Right. 9 PM tonight, people, if you want to see the PlayStation Sony showcase.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
What the hell?
Burn the darkness, burn the light. See, like here, the cutscenes, these are all being remastered in 4K with ray tracing, ambient occlusion lighting and everything, so it's going to look amazing. Ah!
Keep going.
Also, people, remember, on the day of release, I have now got Deathloop. Well, I haven't got it yet. I've got to install it, but when I can, I will, and I'll be able to play it on the launch day. So Deathloop is coming on the PC, and if any of you get Deathloop on the PC and you want to join me, you can do some kind of multiplayer on it.
How I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Do.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
I'll tell you something though, the specifications for Deathloop to run it are actually very high, really. I mean, if you've got a mid-range computer, you're going to be struggling. Going to interrupt your mission. Yeah, I've seen the specifications. I mean, you know, even at 4K, you're going to need RTX 3080 and all that. So people on lower rigs are going to have to turn them setting downs a bit. It's saying, oh, I can't run it at 4K, but I'm going to try with my 3070, because if you look at all the specifications, right, it says minimum RAM 12 gigabytes. Now that is crap, because it's like Night of the Dead. That says minimum 16 gig of RAM, and it don't use no more than 10. So never really take any notice of the specifications, because they always seem to lower them when a game comes out anyway. I mean, I've checked my PC, say, can it run this game sites, and I tapped in all my specs, and it says I should be able to run it up, no problem, at high settings. So
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled.
like it says, never. I mean, if you've got a decent GPU, decent CPU, and quite a bit of RAM, I think you've got no problem. I mean, fair enough, you're probably not going to be able to run it at 4K or anything like that, but if you can run it at 1080p at 60 FPS, it's laughing, aren't you? And of course, they're going to optimize it. They always do. I mean, they're going to patch it, so it's going to run better. I think the most funny thing about it is when I turn it on, it probably say published by Microsoft Game Studios, and the money's probably going to. I have a Ryzen. I've got a 5900. Oh, you got a nice PC there, mate. I mean, I've got a 3070 with 16 gig, and you've got that's a lovely rig you got there, mate.
I've been in an accident.
The thing is, though, I mean, people say to me, you know, you're better off with 32 gig, but I see all them videos where they put 16 gig against 32 gig in games, and there's no difference, probably 1 or 2 frames a second in speed. It doesn't really give you any. It doesn't really give you any speed. Now, for word processing and video editing and stuff like that, yes, but I've watched lots of videos, and it says having loads and loads of RAM is not really that. It's not really required for games. I mean, 16 gig will play anything. I stream Microsoft Flight Simulator, no problem, on high settings. So, but like it says, I mean, if you're doing like video rendering and all that, it's, I mean, more RAM. Fair enough, it's going to make it. It's going to render your video quicker. Fair enough, but for gaming.
The lights up ahead were good.
Even these days, they say even 8 gig of RAM, even these days is sufficient to run a game. Doesn't matter what game it is. So. Right, just go over here. Are we going to get stuck in?
Please, I've been in an accident.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, this game that we're talking about, Deathloop, the minimum is 12 gig, but I'll bet you a pound to a penny that if you had an 8 gigabyte computer gaming rig, you'd run it.
Hey!
It would run on 8 gig,
hey,
no problem.
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to.
Premium cabins for rent in
Stucky.
Oh hell.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable.
These cutscenes are all going to be cleaned up. I can't wait. It will look amazing when it is. Got to get to the light, mate. Oh, manuscript, thank you. Ah, fuck it, should have done that. Even GTA Watch Dogs Legion used 10. That's, see, you know. I think it's very misleading. And it puts a lot of people off buying the game, you know.
You lose? Shit. It's the latest thing!
I had to figure a way out of this.
The Drunk Gamer. How you doing, bud?
He would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Here's Warric.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Oh, Cheeky Monkey coming in with full ice creams. Thanks for that, buddy.
Ice cream.
Right.
During your...
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Thank you, buddy, for them ice creams. Right. Remember, people, this is Drunk. This is being remastered. Right, Alan Wake. And it's going to be on your PlayStation in October. They're remastering all the cutscenes, all in ray trace, reflections and everything. So you'll be able to, if you've never played it, get it for your PlayStation, because it's an awesome game, this is. That's why I'm playing. This is just the old version I'm playing, but can't wait to play it on PC with all the souped up graphics and stuff like that. And of course the cutscenes are all going to be remastered as well. So. Right, I'm going to kick Stucky's ass. I've got to use the phone first.
Yes.
I'm assuming though this remastered version is going to have all the DLC, you know, like American Nightmare on it and all that. That's going to all be bundled in with it. Well, it better be.
This is bad.
He's took over. He's took over the. He's took it over. Get over here. I mean, the lighting effects is amazing for a game. It's fucking over 10 years old. I mean, you just think when we got volumetric ray trace shadows and all this fog here, illumination coming in with all the you know, the graphic presets we've got today, it's going to look fucking awesome. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at this fog. I mean, it looks so realistic, and this is 10 years old. So what are you going to do with ambient occlusion and stuff like that in it? You know, it's going to look fucking amazing. Yeah, it was a great game, and it's going to look even better, drunk. You know, raised trace. I mean, look at these. Look at this. Look at this shitty fucking. Look at this down here. Little blocks of bloody grass down here. Look at this. That looks crap. You wait when it gets a remastered version. It's going to be all. Wow, it looks going to look awesome. And they said it's not going to be a very high spec game either, even though with all the extras, all the new effects it's going to have. Yeah, it does. Ducky. I like the old flashbangs. Can kill them all in one go then. That's one go. Go for the headshot. Burn the evil away.
I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Right, so I'm going to reach the gas station. Remember, light is your friend, people. Someone says go towards the light. They mean it. Yeah, it was. It was breaking lighting and physics. I mean, especially. I mean, look at the flashlight. Look at the torch, as we call it in the UK. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the physics in that. That was great. That was state of the art at the time. Yeah. I mean, like he says, we all know what's happening. I mean, they've announced that Alan Wake 2's coming out. So they think, well, we better put it on the PlayStation there, PlayStation 4 and 5. Get 120 million people buy it. They're going to get a lot more money out of it, aren't they? But do you know what really made me mad when this game come out and then Microsoft bought it? Right? They own the IP, but they actually said that they owned Remedy, the company. There was new Microsoft company, but it was all crap. They don't own Remedy. All they did was license a game, and Remedy made it. And they made such a fuss about, oh, we own Remedy now, but they don't. They don't. That's why Remedy's making this game for the PlayStation. You know. Oh, it's come out. It's coming in October, so it's. I think as soon as I can get a pre-order in, I may even try and get myself a little review key of it if I can. You know. But I think I'll tell you something as well, because it may look amazing on the PlayStation 5. But I'll probably just buy the PC version.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Got a flare gun. Like it says, flashbangs are about the best in this because, like it says, you've got about 10 enemies around you. With flashbang, well, you don't need any bullets because it totally explode them. Right, so we're going to have to go. Kick. Oh, that's knocked out electricity, so I don't electrocute myself.
But I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I mean, this game still holds up today. I mean, it's apart from the little, look at this on the floor here. Look at these crappy grass effects. Look like little blocks, aren't they? But that'll all be changed, mate. It looked like Ghost of Tsushima bloody grass. Let's have a look. And the one thing I really hated when Microsoft bought this game, because if you remember rightly, it was in development for 5 years on PC only, and I was worried if I was going to actually get a PC it could actually run it. But then, of course, then Microsoft bought it, stuck it on their 360. There you go. So, like it says, all they bought was a timed exclusive. I mean, oh, well, fair enough. It's 10 years, but it might have been, say, a 5-year exclusive or something. I don't know, but I mean, it's like the same with Deathloop, isn't it? I mean, Sony's bought an exclusive on that. And I will be streaming, I will be streaming Deathloop on September the 14th. That's the new PlayStation 5 exclusive on PC. It's on exclusive for at least 12 to 14 months. And people on, I've heard people saying already on Xbox saying, oh yeah, but we'll play it on Game Pass. I say, yeah, but in 12 months' time, nobody's going to care, because there's going to be loads of videos all over YouTube. It's going to be streamed. It's going to be old hat. You know yourself. If a game has been out a year or a couple of years, fair enough, people can play it, but I probably won't want to. I mean, I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube already with some Xbox fanboys slating the game, slating Bethesda, and this is what I couldn't stand. He actually said the Dishonored games are crap, he said. Obviously, he never fucking played them, because Dishonored games are one of the most highly rated games on the PC, well, on the PlayStation and Xbox as well. That's the reason I want to play Deathloop, because all the mechanics in Deathloop are Dishonored magic and stuff like that. If you've played Dishonored, you'll know what I'm talking about. Game, the story is amazing. I'm surprised they haven't made any films from Dishonored, because it would make a great film. Right, remember people, the collectibles in this game are coffee thermos flasks. You're going to pick them up. I've never actually finished them all, but
when I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head.
Hope the game sound is loud enough. If it isn't, I can turn it up.
I didn't even want to look at the water.
Well, let's go along here. I'll tell you what would be nice, though. Tell you what would be nice, if they made some kind of Alan Wake multiplayer where you use light as your friend or something like that. Something like that. Surprised they never made any kind of multiplayer for it. Reach the gas station. Let's go over here and get some more goodies. And we'll pick up the manuscript. That's what's going to save you at the end of the game. Tell you something, that bloke then scared the fucking shit out of me. I fucking Stucky, you're gonna fucking die, mate.
Stucky was still out there in the dark, starving
bullets. Don't come near that light, will you, mate? Where's the other one gone? Didn't take them out, both of them out, did I? Stucky. Where are you? Gonna be ambushed in a minute. How you doing, Claire? I'm just playing this because this is going to be remastered. Have you ever played this, Claire? I know you've had a PlayStation, but this has only been on Xbox and PC. Have you ever played it? Because if you haven't, it's coming out in October on PS4 and PS5, and it's a fucking amazing game. I'm going to buy it because they're remastering all the cutscenes and everything in ray tracing. You've played it? Okay. But yeah, it's going to be remastered. Remember, people, I will be live streaming Deathloop on September the 14th on PC. That's the new PlayStation 5 PC exclusive. Oh, timed exclusive, but I can't remember what other game they had an exclusive with Bethesda, because Sony's got two, but I can't remember what the other one was. Right, I've got to move that over so I can walk across, don't I? So. Oh, you owned an Xbox, did you? Fair enough. And she came to the dark side of Sony. It's funny though, isn't it? Because you think about it, in the days of PS3 and Xbox 360, you know, the ones with the red ring of death, I mean, I had about 6 of them go wrong on me, right? At the time, right, the PS3 was very hard to develop for, being the cell processor was more like a frigging word processing unit than anything else. I did have no choice because Friday the 13th was coming out, right? And that's the problem, see. I don't know if you all know the story, the reason why the PS3 eventually beat the 360. If you don't, I can tell you. It's because at the time, PlayStation 3 was so hard to develop for because of the cell processor. It was a very powerful chip, but it was built for like doing word processing. It wasn't built for gaming. And that's the reason why the 360 was so... the console of choice, because it was it's a Windows computer in effect. It was based on a Windows operating system in it. All right, but what happened was all the developers was not very happy with Sony because the PS3 was so hard to develop for. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was really more powerful than a 360, near double the power of a 360 in processing power. But the problem is, it was so hard to develop for. So what they first did is they used to like make the 360, right, the lead platform, and build all the games on that, and then like port them to the PS3, which was a bad mistake. And they found that out because the PS3 was getting all these crappy ports off the 360. Then, to their credit, Electronic Arts, it's in the game, they come out and said, no, what we're going to do is we're going to build our games on the PS3, and then we're going to port them to the 360. So the problem was then is all the Xbox fanboys thought they were going to get a lesser game, and inferior game, and they started kicking up, slating EA and all this. But it was the best thing that PlayStation ever had done was EA. It's because then they started they sweated blood on the PlayStation to make the game brilliant, and then they just made a copy of it, ported it straight onto the x86 architecture of the 360, which we're still using today, and PS5 is using it as well. Well, in effect, it's computer hardware, right? And that's what they did. And then all the games started to look better, had better frame rate, better graphics on the PS3, and then the PS3 started to slowly push away from the 360 and take over. And by the end of it, I don't know what the exact sales figures are, but the PS3 outsold the 360. A lot of people don't know this, but it did. It outsold them. And that's where the generation started. And of course the PS4 generation come along and they completely changed it. They ripped out the cell processor, went into like PC CPUs, just like at Xbox. And that's the reason why people, when people say to me, this is what makes me a bit mad, because when you have backward compatibility games like on the PS3, they're harder to make backwards compatible on the PlayStation, because remember the PS4 is like a PC. It's completely different to the cell processor in the PS3. So, and of course the 360, in effect, you got an x86 processor in the 360 and an x86 processor in the Xbox One. Isn't much to do, is there, to make the games run on Xbox One? But now it's all different now, because the PS4 Pro, PS5 are all running the same architecture, and the Xbox is nearly running the same architecture as a bloody PlayStation is. So that's why it's so easy to make the games run on a PS4 on a PS5. It was a mistake by Sony, but at the time when good old Ken Kutaragi, the president of Sony, was in charge, which he was a great man, don't get me wrong, he was a very intelligent man. He made it, it was a mistake, and now that was it. We're live. Been live for ages. Right, got to find the generator. So if you didn't know about that, people, I'm a bit of a, how can I put it? I wouldn't say I'm a geek, but I'm a bit of ginned up when it comes to last generation consoles and all that. And we all know the reason why the 360 had so many problems is because it was so thin. I mean, you know yourself, if you compress hardware into a small box, it's going to get hotter quicker, isn't it? That's the problem. We are expecting the PlayStation. Yes, we are. It's at 9 PM UK time, I think, British Standard Time. We've got the PlayStation Showcase. Will Sony actually show something and silence the Xbox fanboys? I don't think they'll show something, but nothing to silence them. But Lazy wants PlayStation Home to come back, don't you, Lazy? All right. I tell you what I would like to see. I would like to see them to go on in partnership with Konami to make a new Silent Hill game, remaster the original and make a new one exclusively on PlayStation. And I would like them to preferably Hideo Kojima to make that game he made a demo of years ago, PT, and actually make a proper game of it. Right. If PlayStation Home returns, I'll buy one. Well, as you know, Lazy, Sony just licensed the copyright logo for PlayStation Home. There's a lot of rumours that PS5 may be getting some kind of own community hub like PlayStation Home again. So we'll see. Because it was fun. I mean, you have to, here we go. Come on, Mr. Wake. Well, that's right, mates, it is. But, like I said, Sony has to start to show something. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, all I hear from the Xbox camp is, oh, we've got the Bethesda games. The game's coming out next year. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6, which, fair enough, is going to be good. But that's next year, mate. That's next year. I'm sorry, we might be all fucking dead by then. I want to play something now, this year. And they haven't got nothing. They haven't got one exclusive. Since the Series X and Series S was launched, next-gen game, except for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is actually a PC game ported, they haven't got a single exclusive game. Now, come on, Sony's had 5 already, and the Xbox boys seem to think they've got no fucking games. This is the original, mate. The remake doesn't come out to October, mate. I'm just playing it because I'm a bit nostalgic. You'll know the difference, Drunk, when the remaster comes out, because all the cutscenes are being remastered. You're having, you know, you've heard of ray tracing. It's going to be ray trace light reflections. Look at all this. Look at all these crappy things down here that look like bloody blocks. That's all going to be all redone. All the Alan Wake models and all that are all going to be remastered. It's going to be looking awesome, mate. That's what I make, mate. That's what it is. Right. I got 2 rounds in the gun, so I'll use my pistol for the minute. Reach the path above. I'd like to welcome everybody to the stream. I've missed playing the original. I've seen clips of the remake. Yeah, but what I want to see is some clips of the cutscenes, because you know yourself the cutscenes in this. I mean, it actually looks quite nice in the game, but when you drop to a cutscene, it looks fucking terrible. But they've totally remastered everything, they said. No doubt we'll see a lot more of it. Remedy wants to sell the game. They want to sell a 10-year-old game again, mate, so it's going to have to be something good. Alright. I need this to get across. Yeah, it is. It's the first time it's ever going to be released on PlayStation, so you'll be able to get it on your PS4 and Xbox, and of course PC again. Oh, get up the ladder. I mean, the thing is, the thing is with this game is, I mean, I've got it on Steam, but it's been on free on the Epic Game Store on PC. So if you've got an Epic Game Store, even if you ain't got a PC, my advice is to anybody, even if they haven't got a computer to run these games, make yourself an Epic Game Store account. Go on there, even on your little laptop. You don't have to play the games. Every month they release the games. Add them to your library, so when eventually you do get a computer or a laptop that can play them, you've got a full library of games for free. That's what I've done. I mean, I could play them, but if you haven't got a computer, just add them to your library. Make an Epic account. I mean, they've got brilliant games every month, Epic has, and then just add them to your library, and when you do finally get a decent computer, you've got loads of games to play on it, and yeah, for free. That's what I would advise. If they're remastered for Silent Hill if they're remastered for the Silent Hills can hurry up, I'll be. That's what I'm after. I want, see what it is, the reason why everybody's so hyped up about Silent Hill is because a few months ago, or I don't know how many, but Konami licensed the Silent Hill license. They licensed it to a company. Now, we know it was an Xbox, so we're thinking it must be Sony. And if they've been licensed it, I mean, we're talking months and months or even years ago, they licensed it, and they've just reaffirmed it as well. So if they have, Konami might have been working with some of these other little studios from Sony and actually remastered, because they're on about remaking the first game, the proper original. They're going to try and do it like Res Evil 3 or Res Evil 2 remakes. That's what it's going to look like. And if they have, and then on about making a completely new game altogether. But that's the kind of thing Sony needs to get. If I was Sony personally, I would actually buy the Silent Hill license off Konami altogether and make it a first party game. Because that would sell consoles just on its own, that game.
Well, I was just
what do you think of the new models inside the PS5? Well, the PS5, now let's get this right here. The reason why the PS5 new model has got is going to have less components in it because of the chip crisis, because of the circuit board crisis. The heatsink, I think they said, is 30% smaller than the original PS5, which I've got here. And of course, all I say is to people is don't listen to the scalpers. The scalpers are trying to get in on this because they're saying now that the new PS5 is inferior, which it isn't. It's got a smaller heatsink, but when Sony was making the original PS5, they over-engineered it. Right? They made it more than it should have been to make sure it was cool. But now they've been. Look, Sony know. The thing with Sony is this. This is what they've got over Microsoft. Sony is a hardware company. They make TVs, they make DVD, Blu-ray players, everything. Microsoft is not a hardware company. They are a software company. They make Windows. They do make hardware, yes, because they make consoles. But Sony's been in the business of making hardware for decades. Xbox hasn't. That's the difference. If I was going to buy a Blu-ray player, I would rather have a Sony Blu-ray player than an Xbox Blu-ray player. And look at the Xbox Series X and Series S disc versions. What's in there? It's a Sony 4K Blu-ray drive. See, this is what I mean about people saying about the fanboys fighting each other. Sony fans hate PlayStation. Sony fans hate Xbox fans, right? Sony and Xbox are business partners. The drive in the Xbox Series X is owned by the patent is owned by Sony. If Sony said to Microsoft, right, we're withdrawing that patent, you can't use that drive anymore. That's what I mean. So they're not. They are rivals in console sales, yes, but they're also business partners. They're not enemies. They're all in it together to make money. So that's the way it is. But like I said, as with a PS5, if you can get hold of a PS5, don't worry about buying the new version. It's sound. Alright? I personally think that what the problem they should have done is because you know all the problems with the heat from the PS5. It's got a big fan at one side, it's got nothing on the other end. If they'd have put a little fan on the other end, it'd have had no problem, but no doubt the revised version like the PS5 Pro, when eventually, because that's going to happen in a few years, that will probably have one, but I wouldn't worry about it. Even with less of the copper around the heatsink on the new one, it's still got enough copper in there, enough heat cooling to keep it cool, so don't worry about it overheating. I mean, at least one thing, it doesn't sound like a PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound like a bloody wind tunnel when you turn it on. I mean, I can't play my PS4 Pro. I'm thinking about getting it sorted out. I'm going to have the CPU took out. I'm going to have it all thermal pasted so it's a lot cooler. And I'm going to buy a PC quiet fan to put inside it. And then it will be alright. The problem is that Sony puts these things called stock fans in these systems. And a stock fan, as you know, on a PC, it's the most basic fan there is. It keeps it cool, but it's very noisy. But obviously now with the PS5, I mean, my PS5, I can have a game running, I can stick my ear to it, and I still can hardly hear it running. That's what you want, isn't it? So
the gas station was close.
Anyway, that's the tech talk away. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, I love talking about tech. I mean, I'd like to get my podcast going again, but I need any of you interested in talking tech on PlayStation, Xbox, etc. Let me know, and we'll get you on. I'll get my podcast going. There hasn't been a major hardware failure in either system yet, though. No, not on the new ones. No. There's been the odd ones going funny and stuff like that. But then again, it's only about 0.1, 0.2%, you know, which is well below the average of failure on new hardware. But I mean, like I said, what was the problem with the Xbox, the last generation, and PlayStation? It was all to do with cooling, right? But now we've got things like vapor chambers and stuff like that, just like liquid cooled. I mean, look at Sony's PlayStation 5. That uses liquid metal. It's got, you see the CPU in it. There's actual liquid metal moving about on top of the CPU, keeping it cool. It's amazing how to do it. It's unbelievable, really. But there's actual liquid metal sitting on the CPU to keep it cool. So you've got no problem. No problem. I mean, I think the new Xbox is the Series X, and I think they use some kind of a vapor chamber, because that's what was used. That was what was used on the PS4, but the PS5 is far superior when it comes to cooling. No, look at these graphics, eh? For a 10-year-old game, look at the fog. Oh shit! Dodge. Remember to dodge, people. Don't let them hit you with your hammers. Oh yeah. Bastard. Oh, it got me then. Come on, Wakey. Remember that light brings up your health as well. I am out of batteries. That's not very good, is it? Like, what's this on the floor? That's it, we've got some batteries. I've got a shotgun out now, a rifle. Let's try and get to the gas station now. Come on, let's get up here. Gonna go towards the light. You bastard. Right. Come on, Alan, get up the hill. Get into the checkpoint. Right, we've got some more woods to go through for a minute. Come on, let's rock and roll. They moved a bit fast, didn't they? Oh, we've got some more. We've got another manuscript. Gonna keep picking that up. So I think that manuscript, you know, if I remember rightly, helps you fight the enemy. Alan Wake runs like I did in my younger days, does he? And remember, people, Deathloop is coming. I've actually got it on my Steam account, and we'll be downloading it when I can. So that's going to be on September the 14th.
Science.
As I'm a big Dishonored fan, should be quite good.
Advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
Night Springs.
Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Cole.
Yeah, it's a very. I've been watching some videos about Deathloop. It's actually, how can I put it? You can play it on your own, but you can also team up with a friend who can actually you can fight against each other, you know, and stuff like that. It's still a bit weird about the weapons and stuff, and what you're meant to do. But I think what it is I think you've got about 3 or 4 blokes you have to kill in a single mission. Doesn't matter how you do it, you have to kill them before they kill you. Stuff like that. But what I'm going to do is, a lot of people just go blazing and shooting at them, but I'm going to do it the Dishonored way. I'm going to kill with stealth. That's how they say you can play like that. Go around and taking them out, you know, with stealth. You know, slit the throats with machete, good knives, and everything. Just like that. That's what I'm going to do. Right. That's how I play Dishonored, so. Right, we've got to get Stucky sorted here. Here comes the problem. It's all up here. You can always tell you're going to get hammered when you get lots of tooling up. My type of game. I like it, but I don't think haven't yet. Well, I've completed, I think, the first 2, but I haven't completed the Death of the Outsider, which is number 3. I haven't completed that. But yeah, no. It's a story. I mean, it's a story of the game I like. I mean, there's been a lot of people putting YouTube videos saying, "Oh, how crap Arcane Studios are," and Bethesda Softworks saying they made such a crap game in Dishonored. But they're the kind of people who's probably never fucking played it, you know, because the story behind Dishonored is amazing. It would make a great film, you know. Let's see if we can get through without being killed here. Stucky shit.
The engine takes easy and fatal. Has destroyed the red car.
Stucky you got to watch out for. Come on. Stucky's dead.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive.
Yeah. Yes, it was called Death of the Outsider. I don't want to give too much away, but what happens is, do you know the bloke who gives you the powers, the Outsider? In number 3, you have to go and try and kill him. That's the idea of the game. And what I mean, I've only played a bit of it, but it is very hard. Very hard. I was always hoping, though, in number 2, do you know when you get to play either, you know, Corvo or the Princess Girl, I was always hoping you could actually do like a co-op game so you could play through the game together, but that would be awesome. This death loop is a bit like that, but it isn't, if you know what I mean. So I'm hoping if they make a new Dishonored, that you get to have like a co-op system in it. Well, like I say, you know I've been through the whole of Dishonored, you know, and do you remember them times where you see them electronic, them like force fields, you know, them lights, that, like, you know, the traps where if you go through them they'll just kill you with it, you know, electric. There's different types of things in Dishonored where you actually have to use things like where you have to slow down time so you can actually run up past it, take the battery out before it kills you. You have to use all your abilities and all that a bit later in the game, stuff like that. Right, so let's go over here. I'm in the wrong fucking direction here. I was actually thinking about doing something. I was thinking about doing Dishonored because I actually love Dishonored that much, especially the original. I could do a playthrough of Dishonored 1. But I think when I get Deathloop, I'll be playing that to death. That's a bit of a pun there, eh?
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment.
Remember, every time you go in a light, it's like a safe area, checkpoint. Did you ever finish this game, Claire, or did you just play it and not finish it?
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I'll keep writing. Outside there's only darkness.
I did like the first one, to be fair, but still don't know if I finished it or not.
I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
Yeah, that's my problem. Not finishing games.
Rainbow Sheriff Station.
See how the crappy cutscene comes up. This is all going to be remastered in real high graphics, so This is what used to spoil it for me.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen.
I know, but I don't think, I've got a feeling I'm not going to be finishing Tormented Souls because it really pissed me off. Because I got so far and I kind of died and didn't save it. So, but I might come back to it.
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
Plus, it's like it says, it's Tormented Souls got 3 different endings in it.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this
Yeah, I
place?
just fucking killed him.
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
No, it's not so bad. You know what I could do, Claire? You know what I could do? Just so I can get through it, I could try and get hold of God mode and try so I can't fucking die in the bastard. So I can get through it without dying. At least so I can get to a fucking save and save the bastard, you know. It just brought yeah.
Previously on
There you go.
Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here.
But I will be stopping the stream soon, people. You've had a bit of me karaoke.
Damn it, Alice! Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week.
I do like this episodic content. Only thing I'm worried about is when they released the second one, Alan Wake 2, because that's what they're going to be making. Are they going to release it in episodic content? Means you buy one episode, then the second episode, the third episode, instead of paying for the whole game in one go. You know what I mean? Could be. When they're releasing your album, well, you know, whenever you want, mate. You know.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
Back here, sweetie.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Oh. Do.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks.
Now, if this would have been Alan Wake 2021, he wouldn't have that, would he? Isn't it then the cost of coffee? I'll tell you something though. I've got when I drove from where I was in England right up to Newcastle.
No kidding.
Right.
I didn't think you'd
And
get them done this quickly.
every 2 miles there was a service station. Guess what? There was a fucking Costa coffee in every bastard station. I was fed up of seeing it. Costa bloody coffee. Sorry. Alan Wake. Yeah. Warwick soundtrack. Coming soon. Get your copy now. Oh, 10% goes to Roy's Foundation. Rest in peace, good old Roy. He's got a new telly there. The bitch ain't even opened the fucker up, set it up for him. I don't know. Be in the next room.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time
Soon
was
sort
the
that
last
out.
time.
Bang.
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
The lights got
Alan?
out.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
No.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
It wasn't that fucking dark. It's still light outside.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
No.
Okay.
I won't going to tell you a
I used
story.
to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom
I think they're actually, you know, do you know the character models you see on the screen here, Alan Wake and his wife and all that? They're all going to be redone. You know, they're all going to be mocapped and real, you know, real done properly again. So this will look all different on a new version.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Ooh. Bright Falls, the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any
Well, it hurts when you got a fucking light in my eyes.
Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I don't know, Claire, because I played the first one. I think I missed the second one.
I couldn't leave without Alice.
I want to get, if I do get it, I want to get the whole lot in one go, because it's like different versions, isn't there? There's different games all in one set, and I just want to get the lot in one go.
Mr. Wake, we're done here.
Did you know? I don't know if you know this, but the people that made them
I'll let you get on Sarah,
dark picture games or whatever were the same people I think made Until Dawn on the PS4. The same company that made that. I'm sure it is.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to tell this.
First clue for you. You know on his phone it said Verizon.
Hello?
Verizon is a big company in America. Now, if you watch this game, you'll see all big billboards with Horizon and all that on it. I've been told they've changed all the billboards, all the different advertisements have all been changed in the new version because, of course, it's all not sponsored by them anymore, so they had to change it. So you'll notice when he walks past big billboards, there'll be all different different things. He might even have like an AT&T or something on his phone in the new one because they had to change all the advertisements in it. Right.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Yes.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there.
Lost all your followers. That good, was it?
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such
I couldn't
luck.
go anywhere
He
yet.
went on a bender
I had
and
to
beat
play
Danny
along with the
pretty
caller.
badly. He
Alice's
started
life was
shouting
at
like
stake.
that the moment he woke up.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him.
More light! Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they don't understand. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Anybody tell you different? You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The collar meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry,
Hey,
listen
can
to
do.
me. I'm at the
It's a
sheriff's
good
station.
idea.
Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness, the way a sculptor carves a statue from a...
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Bang, you bastard.
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
Yeah.
I'm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in
Lover's
Elderwood
Peak.
National Park.
Nice.
The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after me.
Coffee? That's what I want. And I'm going to be having some
really need
soon.
to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body
If it's
just
not
disappeared?
pumpkin spice
When was the last
latte.
time you slept?
Latte.
Are you high?
All,
Have you been
all these
drinking?
lattes. All the
No.
hours of bloody milky
Barry,
coffee.
I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
We've got a
Everything's
coffer,
just-
a latte, mocha. They're all bloody milky
Be a
coffees.
bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with
Coffee's
reality,
bloody
you're
coffee.
buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Can't beat a bit of a froth on the coffee. Right, bit of frothy top. Right.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot
Seriously,
caught in a
Al,
trap.
you can't just
They're
go
illegal
and
to use
meet
here.
a
Hell, you're not
kidnapper.
supposed to hunt within
Those
the park at
situations
all.
always
But that
end up in
doesn't stop
disaster.
some lowlifes.
Cocker, cocky, mocker, name them all. I still got the clip from that. Back for blood, yeah, I know what you're saying. It's all crap, innit? Coffee's fucking coffee. I'll tell you something, Claire. Here's what you want to do.
And it's my call.
Go into your
Can we talk
Costa
about this later?
coffee. Go up to the counter and say, "Can I have a fucking Nescafe fucking instant?" And see what they say.
If you're trying to pull a joke,
A bit of
on me,
Nescafe.
freak me out, it's working. Ha ha! Let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Do-do-do.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the
Get
keys.
kicked out.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wade.
Yeah, I'll have a cup of
Glad to have
Nescafe,
you staying
girl.
here.
Excuse me, sir. What is
Can you tell me how to
Nescafe?
get to Lover's
It's
Peak?
fucking coffee.
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you
Yeah,
shot
shut
a
the
dude
fuck
who
up,
went
will you?
poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a
Do it for the sake of it.
Crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay, okay then. I understand.
Sound like the
Best
old man in
friend, but I'm worried that you're not
amnesia.
right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Oh, gee.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Fucking deliverance.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
He's a fucking hero, he is, isn't he? I ain't seen any of them coffee thermos flasks yet. I must have missed a load of them. You know, the collectibles where the coffee thermos flasks you pick up.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't
Yeah.
the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
His rear end parked.
Crime and punishment. The the cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up.
Look, get him on controller then. It was where it buzzed.
The vision left me weak. As his
Rusty, hang on!
I'm coming! Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone?
Hello?
Please, help! Back here. I'm back here. Hey.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Oh, I've got a key.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Got some batteries and some more bullets. Oh, yes.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
He's fucking dead, mate.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like nothing.
I just need hunting licenses.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Rusty, you're gonna fucking die.
Purchase a park. License, obey!
The park ranger's instructions.
Adult!
Rusty, no!
Never!
No road closer than 100 yards.
2 bears and wolves! Road!
Closer than 25 yards.
That's awesome, really!
Sorted that out.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Ooh,
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Oh, you bastard. Oh shit, we've got some more buggers coming. Woo! You big bastard. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, fucking hell. I'm wondering, I've got no fucking batteries either. Nah, I'm in the shit. I'm out of fucking bullets. Gotta get to the light. Come on, get your stamina back. Oh, you bastard. You would. You fucking would. I'm fucked now. I'm fucked now. Come on, move, you twat. Whoa, whoa. Well, there he does. There he died then. Get my health back up. Only got 4 rounds left. Oh, fucking hell. I've got no ammunition and I've got to bloody get through this bit here. Oh, here they come. We've got a big boy. We've got about 3 at least. Come on, get to the light. Get to the light. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, you fucking bastard. Fucking 2 yards away from the light. Oh, it's giving me a few more bullets. That's a bit better. I think he's trying to help me out. Come on, get to the light. We notice it all disappear when you're in the light. You beggar. I will be ending soon, people. So I hope you enjoyed this bit of Alan Wake action. Am I going to get attacked by a load of fucking birds now? Hello. Yeah, that's what you need.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
Flashbangs.
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Yeah, flashbangs better. Thanks for that lemon cider.
You can see them too?
How you doing, buddy?
Of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Yeah, I'm okay, buddy. Not too bad.
You better keep up. Hear that? It's them.
You bastard. Keep shooting them, boy. See you ground, Snow Bully.
Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do. Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
Thanks for that, Slider. Stay safe on Trovo, buddy. Oh, you bastard.
Just a little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it.
Oh, shit.
It's over. Move it or lose it. Ah, damn it. Filthy monster.
I wish this game, I hope this was a co-op. It would have been good if someone played it up. Yeah, it would be, yeah.
All cozy and safe. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Oh yes, we've got a bit of a standoff at this big bridge here. It's a pain in the arse of it. Got some real big ones coming.
Wake. Last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes.
Woo! Now I'm in a shit. G can't kill him. He can't kill him without the light. Ah, fuck it. I knew I was going to die. I think that's where I'm going to leave it, people.
This is it, Wake.
I'm going to leave it right there until the next stream. So, thank you for everybody for coming in. Thank you, Slider. Thank you, Foxy. Thank you, Ground Snail. And for the donations. And I'll see you on the next one. Oh, yes. Bye for now. So bad. There, bitch.
Oh, what a shot! I better flip that bastard.
Chicken farmer got clipped again.
Oh, what a shot! I better flip that. Oh, what a shot for the railgun! Oh, fucking ease. Back. Back.
Chicken farmer got clipped again. I'm fucking shit, mate. So.
Hey, motherfucker!